Hello classmate. In this class, we will disassemble and assemble the power battery of Gillam Grand EV300 and learn about the internal structure of the battery. The first step is preparation battery disassembly and battery installation. The first step is preparation. First, set up the warning tape and place warning signs. Set up the warning tape around the work area. And outside the work warning tape, place a warning sign to prevent other NAN staff from entering. Second, check the fire extinguisher. Check if it is within the validity period. Whether the pressure indicator is normal. Third, check the insulating gloves. Check if the appearance of the gloves is smooth and whether there are any cracks. Check the insulation gloves for tightness. The second step is to disassemble the power battery. First, let's introduce the appearance of the power battery assembly. 1. The upper cover of the power battery assembly. To the upper cover pressing plate. And 3. The front seal pressing plate. Second, remove the bolts of the battery assembly's upper cover. Third, remove the upper cover pressure strip. Fourth, remove the M5 bolts of the front seal plate. 5. Remove the upper cover. Now, let's introduce the internal structure of the battery pack. 1. The Geely EV300 power battery adopts ternary lithium battery. Installed at the lower part of the vehicle body, it mainly consists of battery modules, battery control unit, high voltage distribution unit, CSC acquisition system, thermal management system and other components. Second, the battery module, the Geely EV300 power battery, consists of 17 battery modules, divided into 2 layers, from No. 1 to 17. There are 6 battery modules on the upper layer, and 11 in the lower layer. Third, the battery control unit. It is installed inside the power battery assembly. It is the core component of the battery management system. The battery control unit reports the voltage current, temperature of the cells, and high voltage insulation of the vehicle. Report to the vehicle control unit, and according to the instructions of the vehicle controller, to complete the control unit of the power battery. For the high voltage battery distribution unit, installed at the positive and negative output terminals of the battery pack, it is composed of high voltage positive main contactor, high voltage negative contactor, quick charging contactor, pre-charge relay, current sensors, and pre-charge resistors. Five, CSC acquisition system. Each battery cell has multiple CSC acquisition systems to monitor the voltage and temperature information of each cell or battery pack. The CSC acquisition system reports the relevant information to the battery control unit. The thermal management system mainly consists of cooling plates, cooling pipes, insulation pads, and heat conduction pads. by cooling or heating the power battery pack to maintain the optimal operating temperature, to improve its operating efficiency, and improve the lifespan of the battery pack. 7th, remove the fuse and install the cover. Measure the voltage across the fuse at both ends. Confirm that the voltage is within the safe range. 8th, remove the fuse M8 bolt and insulate the copper bar. 9th, remove the fuse base and bracket nuts. Take off the fuse base and bracket. 10th, remove the screws of the high voltage distribution box upper cover and remove the upper cover. 11th, disconnect the low voltage harness connecting the upper module 15, copper bar, and M6 bracket bolts, and remove the module number 15. 12th, disconnect the low voltage harness connecting the upper 10th module, copper bar, and M6 bracket bolts. Remove module number 10. Let's learn about the cooling water pipe. Cooling water flows in from the water pipe inlet. After entering the water pipe, it reaches this valve. It splits into two. The first one flows under the 16th and 17th battery modules. The other way is from module 15. Flows along this cooling fin. It cools or insulates the 15th module. This side flows in under the the 17th battery module. Then it flows through a water pipe to the rear lower module and flows in under the lower module to cool or insulate the lower module. The coolant flowing from the 15th module also flows back to the upper module of the rear row through the pipe. Each module of the upper module has this cooling fin. There are cooling fin under the upper and lower layers of the rear module. Then after passing through this water pipe, flows back along this pipe. It flows out below the front 13th and 14th module. After flowing out, it flows out from the outlet pipe, forming a closed-loop system. The third step is to install the power battery. First, install the battery module of number 10. Second, install the battery module of number 15. Third, install the high voltage distribution box cover. Fourth, install the fuse base and bracket. Fifth, install the fuse and copper bar. Sixth, install the fuse cover. Seventh, install the upper cover of power battery assembly and the upper cover pressure plate. 8th, install the upper cover pressure plate. 9th, install the front seal pressure plate. 10th, clean up the work site. Organize tools and put them in designated places. Keep the site clean and tidy. In this class, we disassemble and assemble the power battery of Geely EV300. We learned the methods and steps of disassembly. First, take precautions before disassembly and assembly. Second, pay attention to safety during disassembly. Third, develop good professional habits. And craftsmanship. Thinking 1. When should the power battery be disassembled? Second, what are the main components of the battery? What are the main parts, and what are their functions? That's all for this class. Goodbye.